We have team coverage on the storm aftermath and what's ahead. We begin with our meteorologist Ferdinand Holum in for Lee tonight.
And Ferd, I guess you're tracking some significant changes in the forecast.
Yes, I do. You know, I'm actually tired of the rain. Usually we all like the rain. We were happy to see it, but yeah, you know, we do need a break, and that is good news. It is actually coming. Let's go ahead and show you the radar. There are still a few little showers out there as of right now. They are moving through. They're scattered in nature, isolated in nature at best. So again, as we go through the day or the evening, a few scattered showers. Some of those scattered showers will go through to the morning tomorrow, but then after that, a little slight chance Wednesday into Thursday. So let's go ahead and time that out with microcast. There are a few little showers out there as of right now. They will continue through the night, again, scattered in nature and mostly offshore. There's your morning. By about 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, the last of the showers will exit to the south, and we should be done with it at least for about 24 to 36 hours. You see all the clearing skies out there, but the next system will start to come in Wednesday night into Thursday, and we shouldn't worry too much about this one. This is it right there. It's going to get to us overnight Wednesday into Thursday. It's not going to bring much to us. All it'll do is probably bring us a couple sprinkles if we get anything out of it. So really, the rain event pretty much ends today or tonight, and then we get a big dry spell from about Wednesday, or after the little chance comes in Wednesday. So basically Thursday all the way through to about the 1st or 2nd of February. So a big dry spell.
All right, we'll get more in a little bit. Thank you very much, Ferd. In Monterey, well, in fact, all over the Central Coast, we saw some giant waves this weekend. They were very, very dangerous. Action News reporter Caitlin Conrad is live at Pacific Grove to show us some of the havoc they caused on Saturday.
Dan, it was absolutely an incredible weekend here on the Monterey Peninsula. I'm in Pacific Grove. They still have this section over at Lovers Point sectioned off today, taped off. They don't want people going over there, and that's because the waves were so big this weekend. They were actually splashing over the trail, splashing over the wall, and even hitting some people. The Monterey buoy recorded 34 feet. That's the highest it's ever recorded. Check out this video taken Saturday at Lovers Point when people found themselves a little too close to Mother Nature.
Yeah, they were standing really far out, and we were standing there and admiring, and all of a sudden people had to just wave kept on coming in. So people had to turn back and run for it a couple of times, and it's just swelled the whole little peninsula out there.
Here's another set of photos showing just how far out people were standing on the rocks, finding themselves caught within the waves. While no one was killed in Pacific Grove, farther south, the waves were deadly.
I heard some really bad stuff happened. People died down there. That's, of course, awful.
A couple visiting from China were swept out to sea. The two were traveling with their son. The waves also did significant damage to coastal trails, taking out a seawall in Pacific Grove and leaving the wreck trail waterlogged.
I come here quite often, and it is always clean, and you don't have all the debris. And I see even the street people are shoveling leaves with rakes and taking the debris from up there.
Sand and seaweed up and down roads along the beach showed just how far inland the waves came. Check out the damage here on Ocean View. The plants got taken out. The waves came across the wall. The sand moved across the road. This area often gets hit hard, but this time around, debris came all the way across the street. And down at Carmel River State Beach, the river has a whole new look.
The river is, I think, twice as wide as it was last week.
The waves widened the channel, and at high tide they were crashing all the way into the parking lot, taking out the sign and leaving the parking lot full of driftwood.
And I have never seen it crest or make the river this tall before, as well as the amount of debris that's in the parking lot. This is crazy.
Public Works with the city of Pacific Grove says it is going to be busy for a while, going around cleaning up all the mess and then also doing the repair work. Dan?
A lot of work, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Caitlin. The waves also caused some erosion on the wreck trail. The city says they plan to move some of the fencing further inland, then repack it with trail sand. Until that can be done, some sections of the trail are going to be taped off for safety. State parks in Monterey County are still closed. Malera, Julia Pfeiffer Burns, and Garapata will remain closed indefinitely. That's according to the State Parks Department. Point Lobos set to reopen Wednesday at 8 in the morning. Meantime, the Monterey County Office of Emergency Services says Palo Colorado Canyon Road in Big Sur is closed to the public. Latest round of rain brought a lot more erosion. The road started to collapse when a culvert failed during the storms earlier this month. Now, Public Works and the state are trying to determine what to do. Further south, we've got new slides keeping the road closed. Highway 1 from Fuller's to Ragged Point. Only emergency vehicles allowed through the Anderson closure. Drivers will be ticketed by CHP and not allowed to turn around if they go through.
Scotts Valley, a bypass road, opened this morning for residents trapped after a gaping section of roadway collapsed along Nelson Road. 7 o'clock this morning, traffic detoured through the Mission Springs Conference Center, a one-lane detour with traffic control.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to get to work over the hill, and we got to get in and out, get groceries. And we had a tree come down on our house on Friday. Unfortunately, I got a crew out Saturday to take that off, but we got to get somebody to come in and do some repairs because the roof is leaking. So yeah, without that, I mean, and it's going to be a while before they get the road open. So this is really a lifesaver.
Bypass Road will open from 7 in the morning until 5:30 at night. The county is working on a more permanent solution and has asked the state for help. Santa Cruz County Board of Supervisor Bruce McPherson wants road repairs to be the county's #1 priority. At tomorrow's supervisors meeting, he will ask that money from the county's reserve fund be used to fix the most urgent storm damaged roads, among them Bear Creek and San Jose Soquel roads in Boulder Creek, Cabrillo College Drive. Originally, he was going to ask for $2 million, but he now says no, he doesn't want a specific dollar amount since the long list of damaged roads keeps getting longer. Board of Supervisors has already declared a state of emergency. Crews from the state OES surveyed the damage last Wednesday. A lot of damage along coastal state beaches in Santa Cruz County as well. A sinkhole at Seacliff State Beach in Aptos opened up during last week's storm. Well, it's only gotten worse with this most recent storm. Crews spent the day trying to repair it. A lot of timber also littering beaches and even took out fencing where campers usually enjoy the coastal view. The pier also appears to have sustained some damage.
Normally in these winter storms, the boards will get knocked loose. Some of the pilings may need evaluation to make sure that they're secure. So that's relatively normal winter events for us to go back and reevaluate the decking.
State Parks Department hopes to have half of the pier reopened by this coming summer.